Welcome back, YouTube. Another story about Meier right here. This is a video I'd seen a lot of times, and I was actually out looking for it. I was digging around to see if I could find this video, and I did.
Hello YouTube, today I'm going to talk about something that I recently heard on MSNBC. I think it happened about the beginning of the month. Something that I recently... Hello YouTube, today I'm going to talk about...
This was posted 3 years later.
Something that I recently heard on...
So it was posted 6 years ago almost. December 24th, 2009. Posted 3 years after Megan took her own life.
MSNBC. I think it happened about the beginning of the month. Of a very sad case of a girl that committed suicide because of an online, not necessarily predator, but a false identity. And this is the first case to be recorded in the United States of someone killing themselves over a over internet fraud. And I think this is extremely sad, and I think there needs to be a law put down about people that make a fake identity for themselves and cause pain to other people. What happened was this girl, her name is Meier, killed herself after being cyberbullied by this guy Josh. And at first, apparently they were talking for about 6 weeks, and abruptly he had stopped talking to her and saying that he didn't want to talk to her because she was mean to her friends.
I mean, if I would have known about this, I would have put a stop to it. I would have talked to Megan and told her that Josh isn't real. Block him, I know who it is, it's the Drews, and then I would have contacted the police department and told them to arrest them for creating a fake profile for harassing someone. But I would have told Megan that it wasn't real so I could help her.
And, you know, she cried about that. And all of a sudden, there's all these...
There's this maniac called Andreas. He's made 100... I express this. He's made like 30 Facebooks, but I say he created like 900 because he wastes his time, and he created a fake Facebook named Paul Walker, I heard. If he ever... he could be sued by Hollywood for that because Paul Walker died in 2013 in a car wreck. He was the actor in the Fast and the Furious movies.
Tons of messages getting funneled into our MySpace, and this is not MySpace, by the way, saying that, you know, the world would be a happier place without her. And that's just vile as hell.
I'd like to say something. Megan, this world is sadder without you. It's less happy. One time, someone said the same thing to me, that the world will be a better place without me. You should go kill yourself. And one guy said the world will be unexisting without me. But, Megan, the world is sadder without you.
The culprit in this is what's crazy. The culprit is apparently one of their neighbors and is the mother of one of her friends. And I'm going to post pictures of her. And according to her parents, prior to her suicide, she was a very happy-go-lucky girl. And, you know, it's like I can relate to this because I dealt with a fake identity person too. And he just seemed like this, like, dream guy. And I thought that's what this person was like, this Josh person, because, you know, he had, like, this fake identity of being this really cute guy. And I just think it's horrible that an adult would do this to a 13-year-old child. And the mother of the friend excuses that she wanted to have comfort in being able to investigate this MySpace just in case the girl Megan was harassing or posting bad things about her own daughter. And
I don't think she would.
you know, the mother also posted under this Josh account that Megan is fat and she's a slut. Um,
That's disrespectful. Megan, I speak to you now, since you're an angel. You didn't deserve any of this. I'm just trying to make this because even though you're gone, my heart is broken that you had to go through this. And I wish I could have gone back in time to save you. So you'd be alive right now enjoying life.
I honestly think a lot of this crime had to do with jealousy, because if you look at the Megan, she's obviously a very pretty girl. Um, though I read that she had been suffering from obesity, well, not obesity, but I didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't eat all the great foods. I do have a few extra pounds myself, but who can help it? I love food. I'm a foodie. I serve food at Costco, you know?
Megan, she's obviously a very pretty girl. Though I read that she had been suffering from obesity.
You know, just to say, I care more what's on the inside of people than what's on the outside.
Well, not obesity, but weight problems. You know what I mean? I didn't mean obesity, but she'd been suffering from weight problems. That she had just turned. I think she was 14. So she's just going into puberty.
Actually, she was almost 14. She was still 13. A month away from being 14.
And stuff like that. So she's starting to get taller and lost some weight, and she was also getting her braces off. So it's like, she was just coming out of an awkward stage. But then you look at the daughter of this woman, Lori Drew, who invented this Josh character. Her daughter is not, attractive at all, and she's a little bit chunky. And the mother is obviously not attractive. I mean, from what I think. And, well, just knowing that she did this makes her, I mean, from what I think, but chunky. And the mother is obviously not attractive. I mean, from what I think. And, well, just...
That shouldn't be to laugh at in this video, but what she said that was... When she said that her mother is not attractive. Sorry. I shouldn't be laughing in this video, but that was funny.
And the mother is obviously not attractive.
Okay. Deep breath. Okay, buddy.
But chunky. And the mother is obviously not attractive. I mean, from what I think. And, well, just knowing that she did this makes her more unattractive. But, I just feel like it's just horrible. It's horrible that this woman would do this. And, I think that prosecutors should definitely charge her, I don't know necessarily for murder, but just for this fraudulent scheme. But, it's so hard for them because, there's no law on this. There's no...
And this is also, we also call that a fake identity if a person doesn't exist.
law saying that you can't make up a fake identity and start messaging teenagers, and I don't know. It's just hard to say. I think the internet needs to be a lot safer, though. I mean, thing is, though, is you can say that you can't make up fake people on a social networking site, but it's like me and my friend Catherine once did that, and we made up like this um, kid named Humphrey Pants, and it was just hilarious. And we'd like write the craziest stuff, and we just joke around with it, but we weren't, trying to harm anyone, and we weren't taking it seriously. It's like, I think it depends, like, I mean, people are always going to make up fake identities for themselves. There's people on social networking sites like Gaia Online that make up fake accounts and add personalities, It's just because I think kids, teenagers look to the internet as a outlet for creativity and also like getting away from their real life. So I think people are always going to make up fake identities for themselves. It's just when people pose as someone that wants to be your boyfriend or something, especially to a 13-year-old, 14-year-old girl, there's going to be huge problems. So,
Yeah, this is just extremely sad.
yeah, this woman should definitely, I think, have up, 20 years in prison. Because
Subscribe to this girl. She has over 1,000 subscribers, and this video is really good. She's smart.
This is done to
Her name is
Meyer's family.
Oh, come on, mouse.
Meyer's family, her parents.
Oh, come on, pause. Her name is Emily Wilson, it looks like. Great video.
Because, I mean, I can just imagine what this has done to Megan Meyer's family, her parents. I guess her parents are going to file for divorce. It's like, all of this could have been completely avoidable if this bitch wouldn't have done this, And it's like,
I agree. I agree, that lady is a bitch.
That they live in,
What just happened? Uh-oh. Gotta hit that. Hold on. My my internet is failing. My plug-in player, on YouTube just crashed. Sorry for that. Stupid plug-in. It keeps on crashing. My internet is really starting to aggravate me. It's not working. What? It keeps on failing. There we go.
Under this, start messaging teenagers and a kid named Humphrey Pants life. So I think people are always going to make up fake identities for themselves. It's just when people pose as someone that wants to be your boyfriend or something, especially to a 13-year-old, 14-year-old girl, there's going to be huge problems. So, yeah, this woman should definitely, I think, have up, 20 years in prison. Because, I mean, I can just imagine what this has done to Megan Meyer's family, her parents. I guess her parents are going to file for divorce. It's like, all of this could have been completely avoidable if this bitch wouldn't have done this, And it's like, the little town that they live in, Darlene Prairie is putting down some laws. They're putting down laws in their county and stuff like that. But, it's not enough. And I just wanted to get the word out. I know I probably won't get very many views for this, but I'm just saying that I think people...
You have over 100 views. You have 113... Let me see if this is right. Because I think... nothing is working here. No, my mouse keeps on slipping. It keeps on copying more crap. Okay, let's see how much.
113,594.
So you have 113,594
You
views.
should be careful about making up fake identities and, because stuff like this can happen. If I would have dealt with something like this, when I was 13, 14, who knows what I would have done. It's like this poor girl had her whole life ahead of her, and it was cut short because, of her, I hate to say it, but it's like her choice, and this was, you know,
Quite frankly, if I would have helped them, I would have just said, move out of that place, it's crazy, and then just, move on with your life.
matter of maturity, I mean, she was just at their, she was just a kid, and, kids tend to make decisions, like, don't really think about what they're going to do, and she just kills herself, and, I don't know, I think it's just horrible. It's horrible what happened. It's like when I told my mom about this case, she's like, that woman should be burned. That woman should get something permanently burned into her face that says, I caused a 14-year-old girl to commit suicide. Because wouldn't that be I think that would be a good punishment in cases like this. Because just look at her and
I wouldn't go that far. I would just throw her in jail for like 10 to 20 years. At least burning someone is going a little too far.
just imagine that carved into her forehead. Because that's what she deserves.
Carving into her forehead with a knife would be a little too strict, but just made history doing this.
I just hope that I don't know what to say. I just think it's horrible that I feel for the family, and I feel for people that I've had to deal with.
How about her walking down the street and getting eggs thrown at her?
Predators on the internet. I had to deal with one, and it was horrible. So, yeah, go over to my channel, BaseChick519, check out my video about Nico Y, the fake person, and, yeah, okay. Well, I will talk to you later. Please add me, subscribe, I'll sub back, yep.
Well, thank you for watching again. I'm going to post another video soon about this. But thank you for watching. Alright, stay up to date and subscribe. Alright, bye. Peace.